Good evening and happy Thursday to you all. I want to welcome you to the Blaze podcast where we ignite conversations that empower you, educate you as a farmer. This episode will actually change your mind on how you view waste. Imagine that waste that you throw away would actually help you cook food at home, power your house, and even more. What I'm talking about is biogas. In this episode, we will be unpacking on how we can turn waste into wealth. And before I forget, ooh, I'm excited about this. I would like to welcome you and even invite you to our Mazauna Afya Lounge on 6th March 2026. Mark your calendars on 6th March 2026 as we celebrate 30 years of empowering, educating, and growing with you as a farmer. For this lounge is more than just a celebration, it's a legacy, it's an impact, and it is a celebration of the journey that is ahead of us. So, tupatane pale Mazao na Afya at Makutano along Nyeri Makutano Highway. And with that, let us begin our podcast. I'll be your host, Grace Moturi, and let's go and get to meet our guest, get to know who he is, what he does, and why we're really here. So, karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
So maybe you can introduce yourself, who you are, the company that you're working with, and what you do.
Hello, viewers. My name is Nicholas. I work with Systema Bio. We work with farmers to turn their wastes into a very useful resource, one that we are going to be discussing in this episode. Karibuni.
So Nick, I'd like also to get to know a little bit about yourself kidogo. Ningetaka
Okay.
pia kujua kidogo. I get to know who is Nick, why did he choose to venture into farming and more so agriculture?
It happened more by chance, not by design.
Mhm.
I was at home during the COVID period, and my uncle decided to install a biogas system.
Okay.
So I watched the whole process, the installation, the initial feeding, when he started using it. Then I realized, okay,
Mhm.
this is something interesting, and this is something that all farmers should be doing. So I looked for the company that had done his installation. That's when I came across Systema Bio. I was trained about biogas systems, and let me tell you, we are changing farmers' lives on a daily basis, and it's exciting.
You want to tell me you just got your job like this?
Yes, because I loved what I saw.
Mhm.
I loved what I saw. So I wanted to be engaged in it. I wanted more farmers to learn about this, more farmers to be doing this. Imagine turning waste inatupwa, turning that waste into such a useful resource.
Actually, for me, I was even surprised. Jana nilipika cabbage, and I never knew that a waste that I threw away would be something beneficial to us.
Yes, basically biogas.
Yes.
Biogas is the decomposition of organic matter in the absence of oxygen. So like this system,
Mhm.
there is no oxygen that enters it. There is a bacteria culture in there that grows naturally.
Mhm.
You put in waste into the system, it breaks it down into base elements. One of those elements is biogas. So you can even maize, these maize stalks that are behind us, if they are still green when the owner is through with them, they can be used to feed the biogas. Any organic matter.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, for me, I see farmers what they do. They'll harvest, let it dry, then feed it to the cows.
Yeah, it depends on if the farmer has enough feedstock. Let's say, like, if someone is running a hotel and they have a lot of food waste,
Yes.
they can use that food waste to cook food.
Mhm.
So the food cooks itself.
The food cook itself.
The food cooks itself.
I'd really, okay, this conversation is really becoming quite interesting because I'd really like to know
Mhm.
once it's from here, how does it get to there? How does it get to the kitchen?
So
Uh-huh.
the basics of biogas.
Yes.
There is a feeding trough.
Uh-huh.
Where you mix your organic wastes
Mhm.
and water according to the ratio that we'll tell you.
Uh-huh.
Because chicken waste, mainly from from farmers that do caged layers,
Mhm.
they'll use that chicken waste. Some farmers use their pig waste. Some use cow dung. Some use agricultural waste.
How about rabbits?
Even so long as it's organic waste, na si nyama. Meat is the only thing that, and bones you cannot put, because it takes too long to decompose. As any other organic agricultural waste you can use. So biogas has 3 uses.
Okay.
The first one is waste management.
Right.
Mainly these will affect pig farmers and chicken farmers to eliminate the foul odor that comes from their farm.
Especially for the pigs.
Even the chicken, you've not passed by a farmer who is doing 5,000 chicken. You won't go near that place. It's terrible. But if they take that waste, feed it into the biogas system, the foul odor is eliminated automatically. So that's one. Waste management. So once the waste is put in the biogas system, it's broken down. One of the byproducts of that breaking down is methane. So this whole system traps all the byproducts, but one that is produced in a major way is methane. It is trapped in here, and this one acts like a factory and a storage unit. So the gas is produced here and it is stored here. This pipe is used to get the trapped biogas to the cooking point.
Yeah.
Now, this thing that we put here, some time back, people would not install biogas because they would say biogas smells while cooking. It was true. But at that point, we did not have the technology for scrubbing the biogas. But now we do. Once biogas passes through here, the biogas that goes to the usage point does not have sulfide. That is the corrosive gas. The gas that smells terrible.
Actually, I'm surprised that I'm here and I can't even feel even a single fall.
Waste management.
Yeah. But whatever I had in mind is like, ukienda kwa biogas, kunanuka.
That's one thing, even this particular site, before he could continue the installation, the owner asked me, will that place be stinking?
Yes.
So I had to convince him, no. In fact, that place at hautajua kuna kitu. So we came and did the installation, and actually he's happy. And from that, there's a farmer right next who wants to do. He does about 1,500 chicken layers.
1,500?
Yes, and the place smells. So he wants to do waste management, and he learned it. He learned about this system from Agite. Yes.
So how do you get to collect the waste? Kama huyo who has the 1,500 chicken, is it that there's like a system that you install? Once it comes down, it's easier for them to put it out?
For chicken waste, we usually do for farmers who practice caged systems. Because with the cages, the waste drops at a central point.
Okay.
And it's not mixed with sawdust or with other organic waste that will be a problem for the system to digest. So they get clean waste.
Yeah.
Just like the people who do zero grazing, they get clean cow dung. Pig waste, they get clean pig waste. Okay. So when it comes to the system, it's only the waste. Okay. Yes.
So whatever gets to the kitchen, as you've said, it's only the gas that gets there.
Yes, that is the second part of the biogas system. Okay. The first one, waste management. Second one, biogas production. Third one, bioslurry production.
Bioslurry. Okay.
Bioslurry is the digestate. Let's say you have you produce 5 buckets a day of waste. If it is cow dung, you'll mix it with 10 buckets of water. It's a ratio of 1 to 2. So you will have 15 buckets of waste every day. That 15 buckets, garbage in, garbage out. It has to come out to create space for fresh waste. So that waste, that digestate that in a toka after biogas has been produced is called bioslurry.
Oh, bioslurry.
Bioslurry, the biogas system acts like this generation, we use instant coffee, instant everything. Yes. This is instant composted manure. So you don't have to put the manure in a place for 3-6 months for it to decompose, for you to take it to the farm. You put it in the biogas system, you take it from the other side as ready fertilizer. Oh. It is a very powerful organic fertilizer because, one, or it is nutrient heavy. There's no nutrient has been leached while decomposing.
All right.
It is in liquid form, so it is biologically bioavailable to the plant. Unawekea mmea, it eats right then. So you get very healthy plants. The bonus is you get organic crops from your farm. So you avoid fertilizers, you avoid even pesticides, because pests do not go where bioslurry is, and it is odorless.
Oh, wait. How does pest not attack the plant? Where else you said it's odorless?
It's odorless.
Yeah, how does it
But
chase them away? Other than like not attract pests. Where else I know pests can always attack any type of crop.
there is to you the smell is undetectable.
Yes.
But to pests it is. The only thing is, with the chemical pesticides, they have really strong smell and they kill. For the organic pesticides, how they work, they zinatumia that kaharufu kuifukuza. You'll do regular applications. It won't be once, because they don't kill, they chase.
They chase.
Yes. So you won't really be harming the environment. So you get biogas, you manage your waste well, and you get bioslurry, organic fertilizer.
So in short, you're not throwing away anything.
You are not throwing
You get
away
the waste,
anything.
get the gas, and still get. You said bioslurry.
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 Yes.
So if you can averagely tell us, when you talk about using biogas and you compare it with using fuel or gas back at home, do you think it like saves us a lot? And at what percentage does it save?
Okay. System sizes are different. A farmer who has 2 cows will not have the same system size as a farmer who has 10 cows.
So the number of livestock that you have will also determine.
Let's phrase it in another way. The amount of waste you get in a day determines the size of the system. The amount of waste you can get consistently on a daily basis. So let's say like you have 4 buckets of waste consistently every day. Maybe 1 from cows, 1 from pigs, 2 from chicken, or 2, whichever combination you get, but you have 4 buckets. You can do a system called a system of 12. A system of 12 is enough to run a family of 5 people with no expense in terms of gas, charcoal, or depending now on the size of the farm, pia, fertilizers.
How about electricity? Does it apply?
Electricity generators, biogas electricity generators usually consume a lot of methane per hour. So you have to have a really big system, and you cannot run it really for 24 hours unless you have a really, really big system. Biogas is usually very efficient when it comes to thermal applications. Let's say cooking, heating water, and maybe running brooders for piglet warmers. That is where the strong points of biogas is. Let's say, from a farmer that I've visited today in the morning, let's use that example. They have 1,500 chicken. They can run a 16 cubic meter system. A 16 cubic meter system is enough to run a family of 10 without ever buying firewood. Even for bathing water, they'll be using biogas. Without even kupika githeri, they'll be cooking with gas. Just imagine, they shall. So let's just take cooking peke yake. Cooking peke yake, if you say even your cereals you'll be using LPG to boil, for a family of about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you'll be using about what? 3 mitungis ya gas. If you are using hata kwa maji ya kuoga, 3 mitungis. That is about more than 8,000 per month. So 8,000 per month. That is the value of the value of a biogas just for thermal application. That's the kitchen. Kitchen ndio inakula pesa kwa nyumba. After doing the math, you'll realize the kitchen is very expensive. Yes. So once that expense is taken away from the farmer, that money can be rerouted to do other things. And also there is the peace of mind. Hata kuwa anapika gasi imeisha na hana pesa. Aanze kukimbiza ugali katika ijaiva, amekimbiza kwa kuni na labda hana kuni. Kwa kuni ama so there is that peace of mind. So long as you are feeding your biogas system well, you'll always have biogas.
Sure.
Yes. And what about the cost? For that system that saves you about 8,000 per month,
Yeah.
it costs about 100,000 per month. This has been the biggest barrier
Wait,
to
you said what cost us 8,000 per month?
that. If you use LPG for all your cooking,
Yes.
in a month you'll be spending 8,000.
8,000.
If you buy the biogas system that can take over all that job, it will cost you 100,000 at once.
At once.
Yes.
Actually, it's a long-term investment.
It's a long-term investment. That has been the biggest challenge for green energy adoption, not just biogas.
Yeah.
If you look at solar, for you to get a solar system that runs a 4-bedroom house comfortably, you're talking about 400,000 to 500,000. Adoption is very expensive, so it has been a very big barrier for adoption. But when you look at the benefits, they outweigh the cost, because you get your gas and you get biosalary.
Yes, both at once.
Yes. Let's say you have that system 16 and you have maybe 5 acres of coffee. That means you have done away with fertilizer forever. And if you can ask any coffee farmer that does serious coffee farming, 5 acres of coffee takes more than 200,000 per year in fertilizer costs. So there is cooking gas, fertilizer cost. So in combine the two, the payback period mostly is about 2 years. But for big farms, it can reduce up to 1 year. The system will have bought itself back for you. And also we come up with financing options. Mtu anaekelea deposit kidogo, we do the installation. That money that they are saving, they pay for the system maybe for a year or two. And once they are done, the system is there and they continue using it.
Kumbe kunalipa pole pole, umesikia?
Kunalipa pole
They've
pole.
also got a solution for you. If you don't have the money, they can always have your back covered.
Kabisa.
So now, can I use the gas commercially? Ama ni ya nyumbani peke yake?
For now, biogas is used at the point of use, at the point of production.
Okay.
Because right now hatujafika hapo kwa kufanya commercial production of biogas. Right. Because the scrubbing equipment, the packaging, the compressing equipment, they are very expensive. They can only sustain a very large scale enterprise that is doing that. And I'm not sure where you would get the waste unless it is something that is really worked upon. For now, it's domestic.
Or domestic use only. So, and how do I get to know that my biogas is ready? Is it by the smell? Though I don't feel any smell here.
There are 2 types of biogas systems. This is called a geomembrane type, the geomembrane tube digesters. Hii unaangalia tu. This digester imekuwa ikitumika kutoka asubuhi. So unaona biogas imepunguka. This other digester imeanza kutumika saa hii. Wakati hii imepunguka. So you can see this one is, you can just tell it is full. The other systems are usually called dome systems. Zinachimbiwa chini, zinajengwa na mawe na simiti. Those ones, they install a gauge, a pressure gauge. So you can go and see whether you have biogas or not. Yes.
Okay, and I see people like always step on it. Sijui wanafanyanga nini wakifanya hivi? All the time.
There is a reason for that. Once you install a biogas, okay, umekoroga, you've put in the waste. If you let waste sit for some time, it will stratify. The heavy sediments will go down, water will stay in the middle, then there is debris that will float. If that is left alone for some time, it will start to harden and it will form scum. That scum will harden and biogas will not be able to penetrate from huko chini. And after some time, it becomes like a stone.
On top.
It hardens. Now you have to just cut the whole system open, remove it using jembes. So that's why it is advisable. You just
make
that's called agitation. Once you agitate, inachanganyika. That's sedimentation. is gotten rid of.
You know, initially before I thought this was biogas. Nilikuwa naona watoto wanakuja wanaruka juu, "Mom, una bouncing castle." You know, like because it really looks a little bit bougie and bouncy.
Yes. Yeah. So the materials that we use at Systema Bio, it's very heavy geomembrane material. It supports that weight. So don't go doing that on all biogas systems. Not all of them
You
will
might
stand
sneak
that.
in and
You tajipata katikati ya it's called Geshoro.
yeah. So can biogas become a source of income and not just energy?
Uh, if you are looking at direct source of income,
Yeah.
then that's a bit of a tricky question because one,
Okay.
let's say for this system that we installed at Agitech, it is used to cook
Yes.
at the hotel.
Uh-huh.
So the expenditure per month on LPG was about 50,000. If you save 50,000 per month, is that would that answer your question?
Maybe. But yes, because I've saved that cash and
You've
I might
saved that
use
cash.
it in doing something else.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it applies even to farmers. I use that example, the same example, and maybe we shall visit that farm at some point.
Yes.
A farmer that would use 150,000 per month on fertilizers on his coffee farm, then would use maybe 5,000 per month on cooking fuel. That's 60,000.
Yeah.
So you are talking about over 200,000. If the farmer saved that 200,000, then invested it in his business,
Yeah.
would that count as an income?
Yeah, it would. Because once he has invested, definitely there will be profit.
So yes. So yes to your question.
All right. And how about climate change? Do you think that it's changing the climate change right now?
Biogas systems, when it comes to climate change mitigation,
Yes.
it's one of the leading ways that it's being done. Because in Kenya, we've installed over 10,000 systems, a Systema Bio alone, for the past 7 years that we've been operating in the country.
Okay.
Now, you can imagine how many trees have been saved by the farmers that are using our systems. Number two, the methane that would have been released into the environment uh, uh, by that waste has been mitigated and it has been put to good use. So biogas is one of the leading climate change mitigation ways, reducing greenhouse gases and also reducing tree cutting, and those trees reduce the carbon, our carbon footprint. So yes, in a very big way.
Because even for that farmer who uses firewood or even charcoal,
Yes.
because
Or
charcoal
from trees.
yes.
So once they have no use for charcoal, the charcoal burner will have no use for cutting that tree down, and that tree will absorb some carbon from the atmosphere. Yes.
You know, I know sometimes fuel prices might really rise and it might really shoot. Do you think that would be a solution? Like a biogas, is it a solution to
It
the
is.
rising prices of fuel?
It is. Because statistically, every 5 years, fuel prices rise by 20%.
Right. I've never done that research. So
We
each
do.
and every year, 20%.
No, not every year.
Yeah.
Every five,
Every 5
let's say 5 to 10 years, 20%. Tafuta bei ya gas 10 years ago, bei ya mafuta 10 years. Lazima, the minimum is 20%.
The kitambo gas ilikuwa 600 ama 800.
Kale kadogo.
Kale kadogo.
Ilikuwa inachezea hapo. In fact, hapa sasa inaenda more than 100%.
Sasa ni 1000, 1200.
Ni 1200.
That's 1000 like a hundred. That's ni 1000. Juzi nilikuwa nalipa 800.
Yes. Fuel for let's say a farmer decides to install a biogas system right now, 100,000. And another farmer A uses biogas from this year going forward. Farmer B still, atasema it is too expensive to adapt. 10 years from now, farmer A, because our systems have a 10-year warranty, farmer A who decided to use biogas will have saved millions. While that farmer B who never installed biogas, bado atakuwa anang'ang'ana na LPG, bado atakuwa anang'ang'ana na moshi, atakuwa amepata magonjwa. By then there is another danger of using firewood. A lot of people suffer from chest problems.
Oh yeah.
Those that use firewood, it is it's a real problem in the rural areas, especially unakuta most ladies wenye wanatumia firewood wanashindanga hospitali juu ya kifua. So farmer A is no longer buying gas, no longer using firewood. Farmer B anang'ang'ana na gas na firewood na hospitali. Yes.
3 expenses that I got.
3.
Oh. So now we haven't talked about maintenance.
Maintenance of the system.
Yes. Assuming I install it today, what is required of me to maintain it?
Number 1, feeding.
Feeding.
You must feed the system as instructed. Ukiambiwa, if you are told to feed it 4 buckets of waste kama ile per day and 8 buckets of water, do that. If you do that, each system has been designed to process a certain amount of waste per day.
Oh.
So like this one needs 10 buckets of waste.
Yes.
This one. This 10 buckets.
This 10 buckets.
10 buckets per day.
So hapa ndo unaweka waste.
No, waste inawekewa huko.
Oh, pale.
This is a pressure relief valve so that wakati biogas imekuwa mingi na hautumii, it escapes through there. Okay. But we try as much as possible while doing sizing. We do not give you a big system where you will not use all the biogas.
Oh.
So that's one of the steps that we take while sizing a product for you. How much waste you get per day, then how much energy you need per day. So you might have a lot of waste, but there are only 2 of you in the house. We'll do a small system so that we don't release pure methane into the environment.
Sure.
So that's the first thing. Feeding. Number 2, it's agitation.
Okay.
To avoid stratification. We've already talked about that.
Yes.
Number 3, it's we usually install water traps.
Water trap.
Yes. Biogas contains methane, sulfide, moisture, and carbon dioxide. If you look at these pipes, we usually do overhead piping. It's very easy to troubleshoot when there's an issue. All these pipes have been installed at a slanting angle. They are not straight. There is a reason for that. The water vapor that condenses in this pipe will come back to this. And itarudi kwa system. The other one imeenda at a slanting angle, then hapo mbele there is a water trap.
Oh.
So you have to keep checking the water traps and releasing the moisture. Number 3, this is a filter.
Okay, so what does the water trap do, literally?
Water trap is where it's usually put where you cannot, let's say that pipe has slanted evil, then it goes inside, then it climbs up. The water will accumulate here, the moisture that is in the system. One of the products of biogas is moisture. At that point where that moisture will condense, you will put a water trap.
Okay.
A water trap is where that moisture will be trapped, and there is a way to open it to release that water, so that it does not block the gas. So another thing that we usually do, this is a filter. It traps the sulfide that we find in biogas. That sulfide reacts with iron.
Okay.
So when we do a biogas installation for you, you will have to be changing steel wool that captures that bad smell every 2 weeks. So that's basic maintenance. Once you do that, you will never give us a call. System imekataa kufanya kazi.
Unajua umesema there's some gases inside here. There's methane, there's sulfuric.
Sulfide.
Oh, sulfide. And there's that other one gas that you had also mentioned.
Carbon dioxide.
So you said for me, I have to maintain that for it to work efficiently, yeah?
If you don't, it will work, but the flame over the other side will really stink.
So am I expected to protect myself from the gas while I'm maintaining it and all?
Yes.
Because definitely there's some smell and some gas that will come outside.
While changing the filter,
Yes.
there is a knob here that you turn. This one is closed right now.
Okay.
It is open. So before you do your maintenance,
Yeah.
you close off
Close
the
it
gas.
first.
Then you open here, change the steel wool, close it, seal it, then open the gas. Don't expose yourself to raw methane.
Okay.
It's not a good gas.
So I'm supposed to have gloves while doing that?
Not really. Not really. But it's if you want to, you can, but not really necessary. Yes.
How dangerous is the biogas when bado inajaribu kuiva huko ndani? Is it something that can burn me, or is it like?
It's highly soluble in air.
Yes.
Unlike LPG, with LPG, if you leave it on, open, then come with a matchstick, the whole house will blow up.
Oh yeah.
But methane is highly soluble.
Oh.
Once it comes into contact with air, it inaisha.
Yeah.
So you'll never hear a fire, a house burnt down because biogas ililipuka. No. It's a very safe gas.
Because gas, I know definitely ukiacha dakika kidogo washa, boom.
Yeah, the whole house goes up in flames.
So while I'm cooking, will I feel the smell? Najua kama gas, definitely ukiwasha gas, you'll know hiyo ni gas imechiliwa. But how about for the biogas itself?
Kiasi utajua kuna biogas inatumika.
Inanuka kama nini? Unajua I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
The best thing, okay, it will not be totally odorless, but the moment you start kusikia that odor is strong,
Yeah.
kuja kwa filter, badilisha the steel wool.
Oh, it means it's time.
It's time. It's telling you it's time, and then the flame changes color. One that is scrubbed well,
yes,
usually gives a blue flame. If there is presence of too many impurities,
yeah,
the flame turns color to yellow.
to yellow.
Yes.
Oh, there's luminous. Yeah, there's luminous
And non-luminous. Yes.
Non-luminous ndio ilikuwa inawaka blue.
Non-luminous
Ama
ndio
ni yellow?
yellow, I think.
Okay, tell us. Luminous inakaaje?
Hapo kwa comment tuambie.
Luminous inakaaje? Tuambie.
We are farmers.
Okay,
So yeah, those are the basic maintenance. The system has a 10-year warranty. If you do proper maintenance, it will serve you for 25 to 30 years. Yes.
Okay, now out of curiosity,
Yes.
you said that you would prefer installing the pipes in a level that's higher kidogo. So how
Overhead
about,
piping.
yes, overhead piping. So how about the temperatures? So kama saizi jua imewaka, okay, the pipes, what happens to the pipes? Because sometimes I know for plastic pipes, once it is exposed to high heat, it kind of shrinks. Or
Most pipes, these are HDPE pipes.
Yeah.
HDPE pipes, they are usually, in most cases, you'll find they are designed to work in those environments.
Oh.
Yes. And these digesters, they love the sun.
They love the sun?
Yes. This digester is UV treated, meant kukaa hivyo kwa jua, because the bacteria that breaks down the organic waste to produce biogas is really active in hot climates. Yes.
And is there a specific reason as to why it is black in color, not any other color?
To retain heat, to absorb, not really to retain. And as you can see, there is a material around.
Yeah.
Kitu inakaa blanketi.
Blanketi.
That is a geotextile. It's actually made from recycled plastics and other materials.
Okay.
It is meant to protect the digester from maybe roots from trees, and also to keep it warm during the cold seasons. Because cold seasons really affect biogas production.
Yeah.
When we are doing sizing, we also look at your climate. If you come from
Limuru,
yes, kuna vile tunakuadvise differently from someone, let's say in Lodwa or in Ukambani.
Okay.
Yes.
So for this blanket, it goes all the way down?
Yes, it covers the whole thing.
So mpaka
We may
chini.
cover
Mpaka chini?
chini. Yes. The pit that we usually dig goes down 1 meter. So this blanket imeenda chini 1 meter na ikapanda.
Kapanda.
The whole pit is covered in the blanket.
Okay.
No roots can penetrate this. Yes.
So now on to the last question. Actually, it is one of the most important question.
Yes.
What is it required for a farmer to do the biogas installation?
Number one, which is most important,
Yes.
source of waste.
Okay. Source of waste.
Source of waste, if a farmer tells me they have cows, the first question I usually ask, how many do you have?
Okay.
The second question is, are they fully zero grazed? Because a farmer who has 8 fully zero grazed cows will not have the same waste as a farmer who has 8 semi zero grazed cows,
Yeah.
or a farmer who has 8 free range cows.
Yes.
We will install totally different system sizes for those, because we need to install a system that can be maintained by the farmer.
Okay.
So if you tell me you have 8 cows and they're fully zero grazed, I already know the amount of waste you get in a day. So that is the most important. The second most important is space. You must have space
Enough space
for the digester, for the biogas digester.
Number, like what size? What size of line?
Depending on the size. Depending on the size. Okay. The smallest one needs 4 meters by 7.5 meters. Oh. Yes. Not really big considering what it's going to do for the farm. Yes. So, and the third one, which is, I think, more important than the other two, is awareness. The farmer needs to be aware of the technology and aware of its advantages, both to the farmer, to the farm, and to the environment. Sure. Once those three things are aligned, then the biogas system tunaweka haraka sana. Yes.
All right, all right. Now, our listeners, with that said, I'd like maybe for you to give them a closing remark. What would you tell a farmer back at home? Someone with no biogas, or maybe that one farmer alianza kidogo, and maybe he or she feels to like expand it more. What would you advise them?
Yes, to the farmer who is listening to us, watching us, your waste, the waste that you are calling waste, is actually a misplaced resource. Yes. That resource can give you cooking gas. That resource can give you organic fertilizer that you'll use to grow foods that will help you avoid lifestyle diseases, because you will be doing organic, sustainable, regenerative farming. That's one of the key things here we promote. So let us manage your waste for you for a very, very small upfront cost. The benefits outweigh the cost. So reach out to us, then we shall advise you on how you can go ahead with the adoption of the biogas system. Thank you so much.
As you've heard, it's time for us to embrace biogas installments in our homes. Even if you have like a small hotel, it can still be applied in a small restaurant, yeah? Or
Agitech is not a small restaurant and they're using biogas.
you see, so it can be used also in a commercial institution.
Yes,
It's that
so long as
easy.
space and waste is available. Yes.
So if you have some waste back at home, your cabbages, I know you have livestock, why should you just get rid of the waste where else? You can use it for your own beneficial purposes. And with that, we come to our end of our podcast today. And just to remind you once more, on 6th March 2026, you are invited at Mazauna Afya as we open our new headquarters. And that is more than just allowed. It is a celebration, because if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be where we are today. I was your host, Grace Motori. Until next time, goodbye. And today is extra special because we continue to celebrate Mazauna Afya 30 years in business. Since 1996, Mazauna Afya has been helping farmers grow and succeed, and on 6th March 2026, they will be launching the new headquarters at Makutano along Nairobi-Nyeri Highway as part of the Mazao at 30 celebrations. So we warmly invite you to join us for their special launch on 6th March 2026 2026 and celebrate 3 decades of empowering farmers. Celebrate with us as we honor Mazal at 30.